Okay, there goes D Live. Waiting for YouTube to say it's online. Periscope is online. Facebook is online. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 YouTubes online. Those notifications should be coming through. There they go. There they go. Let's see how many came through. All of them. Wow. All 6 notifications came through on YouTube. So everybody knows I'm live. Everybody, hey Jackie, hey Chris, hey Debbie. Kat, David, Steve, Karsten, David. Karsten, hey buddy. So, let's just finish just a recap of this morning's walk and rant. It's on Facebook if you missed it. It's on my main channel. Share this on Facebook, okay? Share it in large groups. Tweet it. Get it out there, guys, just from the beginning, okay? Get over there to YouTube. We've got 4 days when I get my main channel back on YouTube. 4 days. Today's the 21st. I get it back on the 25th. So, great. That's fantastic. You got your YouTube notification. Good. Other thing is, Shahid Buttar. I'm going to offer you guys, if anybody can find me a video of anybody that is a legitimate, independent, progressive pundit or podcaster that had the balls to tell you that Shahid Buttar couldn't win because he was dressing up like a fucking clown. Find me somebody. I challenge you this. And if you can find me a legitimate podcaster out there that people listen to that spoke on Shahid Buttar's clown ass appearance, I'll ship you a free case of paint oil. A box. So don't waste your time. You're not going to get the box of paint oil. You're not going to find anybody to speak out against Shahid Buttar because that wasn't the progressive independent party line to toe. And, you know, independents aren't supposed to be in a party, and yet it's crazy when a whole bunch of them get together and ignore facts together. And it drives me crazy. But that was what this morning's rant was about. I think we covered it pretty good. Last night's show covered it really good. Shahid Buttar is a fucking joke. The reason why he didn't beat Nancy Pelosi is because he's got a sexual assault allegation against him that he refuses to address publicly. And number 2, he dresses like an ass clown. You know, he wears a man bun on top of his head. He looks like a fucking, a cartoon character. You know, I don't want you to lead me, dude. You look like a fucking idiot. Oh, I see the incident of Giuliani hair coloring melting. That was scary till I mentioned it's not blood. Right, Karsten. I only hear you. David C. Baker, and I only hear you, brother. Thank you, buddy. I think the Rudy's drip was on purpose. Great marketing. Now everyone is watching their interview. Mike, you don't really believe that. I mean, seriously. You would have to be an idiot to think that that was intentional. Okay, Mike? So tell me if you really believe that. I really need to know what kind of a person you are. Do you really believe that this was intentional? Mike Meyer, I need to know. I need to know what kind of a person you are. Right now I'm going to find out. You said, I think the Rudy's drip was on purpose. Do you really believe that? You really believe that you think that the Lowell? No, I want an answer out of you, bro. Seriously. You trying to be funny? You think you're funny? Or are you being serious? Evan's Garden says, are you kidding? Yeah, answer Evan, Mike. Are you kidding? No, bro. I heard someone tell me that yesterday and had to share. Knew you would react like that. Right. Of course. All right. Well, Mike, you know what? I'm going to block you from my live stream anyway. You can suck my dick. I don't want children here. All right, that are trolling to try to get a reaction out of me. So suck my dick. You're blocked. You're like the third new person. You're the only out Out of all the blocks I've had, the thousands of blocks I've had on the show, there's only like 3 now, and you're number 3. Welcome to the list. Suck my dick, you fucking little manipulative troll bitch. If he believes it, how shall that work, please? No, he doesn't fucking believe it. He was just being a douchebag. You know, I'm on here being serious. You know, there's times when I'm kidding around, there's times when I'm joking, and there's times when I'm being serious. And if you have a problem telling the difference and you think I'm here to fucking joke around, you're going to find out real fast when you get muzzled. Okay? Like a little cuck bitch. So now you can sit and watch like a good cuck while the rest of us fuck. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. If he believes it, how shall that work, please? Hell, he was sweating his ass off and was having a hard time. Yeah, Cat, don't even respond. The guy's just a douchebag. The guy's a fucking idiot. He obviously has a little dick, right? And he needed some attention because his girlfriend probably kicked him out of the fucking house. Probably won't suck his dick. And he's looking for attention from anywhere. And so he came onto my live stream hoping that I was going to give him some attention. And he got it. So hopefully now he can go jerk off. Good luck. Good luck with that, buddy. Hey, Daniel. David C. Baker, SMD. Suck my dick, haters. Ah, what's on his side of his head, says Jesse. It's shoe polish. Hell, he was sweating his ass off, having a hard time sitting there. Lol, tiny dick. Right, bye, parrot who heard something. Iceman, good morning. Is it time to smoke already? Yeah, that's a stupid question. When Ice is here, it's always time to smoke, buddy. Okay, so it's the weekend. Ice is here. We're fucking smoking. I'm looking at Orange Bud. I got my eye on this Orange Bud. We've got something to cover. So while we're smoking our first bong rip, I'm going to pull the video up for y'all. It's right here, and it's ready to go. Because I am an awesome host and podcaster. I've already got the video for you here. Okay. This is, according to the report, this is passengers packed in tight at Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix, Arizona. New coronavirus cases will skyrocket in December, followed by hospitalizations, then deaths. She's a doctor, Dr. Dina Grayson, MD, PhD. She's got over 250,000 followers on fucking Twitter, and she's only following 400 folks. So she's legit, and now I'm going to follow her too. She's legit, and this is a legit video of what's going on in Phoenix right now. So you can see that all the indoctrinates are running to go be with their families on Thanksgiving because that's what they've been taught. And they're good little Americans. And that's what America teaches people. You know, you have to go run around during holidays. You have to go shop on Black Friday. You have to, you have to go stand in a line and pull in a lever to vote. That's one of my favorites. I haven't done that in fucking 15 years. You have to put gas in your car, drive to the store, drive to work, go get a job, get your money, get in your car, drive to the store, and go buy your vegetables from somebody else that's spraying poison on them and shipping them in from other countries. Yeah. Hey, Billy. I realized last night Joe Rogan moved his cannabis-fueled podcast to Texas. Not a legal cannabis state. How long before he realizes that? How long before the police show up at his fucking new studio while he's filming and arrest him on the air for using cannabis? I don't know. It's crazy. Evan's like, fuck that. Thanksgiving is canceled in my house. That's because your house is a house of intelligence. Look, man, you guys might think that Nate gets off on all this government control shit and people not being able to live their lives and have fun and blah, blah, blah. And he's a big fuddy-duddy. and you know he's anti-holiday, he's anti-Christmas, he's anti-Thanksgiving. So much wrong with Thanksgiving. I'm not even going to go there. All I'm going to say is this: a holiday is not an excuse to disregard COVID. You know, a holiday doesn't negate social distancing and wearing a mask and staying in your fucking homes just because it's Thanksgiving. Like I said, I'm not even going to get into the fact that Thanksgiving is a fucking hoax, is a joke, is a complete reversal of a lie. It's hilarious. You know, we came here, we raped, pillaged, and murdered 80 million indigenous American natives, right? 80 million. We came and murdered them. No, let's have a holiday and say that we all got along and that we shared turkey together and had cranberry sauce and had pine cone designs and la 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 la. You guys are a bunch of fucking morons that believe in Thanksgiving. You are. And like I said, I don't want to get into it. But if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you celebrate murder, you celebrate a lie, and you celebrate your own foolishness, your own indoctrination, you're living a lie, and it's your own fucking fault. It's your own weak, oh, I have to celebrate Thanksgiving and be thankful. No, you don't. You need to remember that that people came here, okay? They weren't Americans. They were strangers. They came here and they stole the land from the people that lived here. That's your precious fucking holiday, Thanksgiving. I didn't want to really get into that, but it needs to be said. It needs to be said every fucking year until you guys start realizing it, you know? Hey, Eddie Haynes, I got news for you. You can have turkey anytime you fucking want it, you fucking indoctrinate. Okay, Eddie? Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I only like it for the food, that's all. Oh, you can't have turkey on a fucking Friday, bro, in the middle of August or in, you know, March. You can't have fucking turkey and you can't have biscuits and green bean casserole and cranberry sauce. Guess what, motherfucker? That shit's on the shelves in the store. It's your fucking lazy ass that just doesn't go there and buy the shit and cook it up anytime you feel like it. You feel like you have to wait for one day out of the year to have a good meal, Eddie? Really? God, you're fucking so indoctrinated. You can't even fucking see yourself for what you are, bro. You like it for the food. You're bought, motherfucker. That's how they got you. They got you with the food. And they made you fucking believe, they fucking made you believe that that's the only time you can have that meal. And now you come back again and say, I only like it for the food, that's all. You already said that, buddy. God, man. You guys need to see yourselves for what you are, man. You really do. You only like it for the food. You need to stop liking it for the food, Eddie, okay? We murdered 80 million people, and you're celebrating it by having a nice meal. You know what? Have the meal in January, bro. Have the meal in November, in fucking any other month. April. You know, have it in fucking May. You know, have it in June. You know, who the fuck needs to only have turkey and cranberry sauce and all those other cool things that they have for Thanksgiving on just one day out of the year? You're sorry? Oh, you don't have to be sorry, buddy. You know I love you. You got a fucking tattoo of trendy ass dabbers on you, bro. You can basically come in here and say anything you want. You're going to be fine. It's like a pass. You've got like a hall pass. It's like a lifelong hall pass. But just as long as you can tell, I'm not really taking this as seriously as you might think, okay? You know I love you, buddy. And you know you're just part of the show right now. Just so you know. It's a real show. It's real shit. And you guys need to listen. But when I am attacking you personally, understand that is not real. Okay? We eat turkey 4 times a year. Yeah, well, make it 8 times a year. You know, make it 12 times a year. Make it 20 times a year. Make it 50 times a year. Why restrict yourself to special holidays 4 times a year? Man, if you love turkey, have it every night, man. You'll be sleeping so good. Dream, 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 tryptophan. Tripping off to bed on some turkey. Fuck the monopoly, says Sean McGahee. Right on, Sean. Fish, veggies, biggest part of the food. Eddie, we are having Thanksgiving. Okay, I only like it for okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we eat turkey 4 times a year. Okay, Herman Erkine. The chat keeps bouncing around and I keep thinking there's more stuff. But it's just advances. It's so weird. Well, I'm glad it's auto advancing. Maybe that's how they fix the advancing problem. Is to fucking ping it every minute and bump it up. I'm glad they're doing that. That's what I need. I think they may have fixed the chat, guys. I personally don't like the way it makes you sleepy. Michael Haskey. What's up, Michael? Welcome back to the show, buddy. I don't take it personally. I was watching some of your old podcasts. You dug into people way worse. Bro, I attack you guys personally, sometimes anecdotally. Understand, it's just to cover the topic. You know, it sounds like it's a personal attack on you. And I know it comes off a little harsh. But it's all in fun, and I want you to know I don't hold any ill will towards you guys when I do this. I don't. I have a hard time even remembering who I'm attacking from one show to the next. It's not a personal thing. It's about these subjects that when you guys get into the line of fire, and Eddie says something stupid like, I only celebrate Thanksgiving for the food, you know, I need, that is the problem, man. That's the fucking problem right there. You know, and you guys have to realize that that is a problem. I'm trying to do it in a fun way, but I know it can. You guys can take it a little seriously. I only like it for the food. Okay, I'm sorry. We eat turkey 4 times a year. I fucking love when Nate gets animated. Sean McGahee. I do too, man. I like being animated. You know, I want you guys, when I am being animated and I'm being loud and obnoxious, to start sharing this in large groups on Facebook instantly. That should be your cue, man. Oh, dude, he's going off. He needs help. I need your support. Because when I start screaming, people are going to leave. Hey, man. I might even be one of those people that would leave if somebody started screaming, you know? So I need you guys. I really need you guys. I need your support. I need extra, you know, devoted dedication. Good, Eddie. No, I love you, brother, okay? I forget sometimes that you have PTSD, you know? And I need to, you know, I need to remind myself and you with the disclaimer that this is just a show, and I would never be mean to you or rude to you in your face, bro, ever. Dude, I'm one of the easiest people to get along with face to face. Understand that. When I went over to Dino's last night, all 4 of his dogs, and all 4 of his dogs are as big and bigger than Rogie. All 4 of them literally stood on me. They were licking me and kissing me and nibbling on me, and they love me. And, you know, I realized that I am a very resilient, loving, I've got a lot of love to give person. And when I come on this show, you guys need to realize it's a fucking alter identity. Okay. It's a whole other thing. And when I'm on here screaming at you and calling you names, doing whatever, you know, and I tell you to go fuck yourself and I block you from my live stream or whatever, and then an order from you comes into my goddamn store, you know, for pain oil, dude, I don't even think about what the fuck I said to you on the live stream. I don't give a fuck. It's one has nothing to do with the other. So understand, on this show, even though we cover real shit, the character that I portray is not real. It is a character. It's the only thing about this show that isn't real, is the character that I portray on this show. Everything else, though, man, pretty much goes. So just understand, it's coming from a person that you would never meet in person, man. You know, you would never see this guy. You know, it's just something that doing podcasting kind of brings out of me. Did you know that poor Carson has to pay a percentage of his paycheck to the church? Unless you document yourself as excommunicated from the church? Well, I hope Carson excommunicated himself from the church then. That's fucking weird. No, I've never heard that before. Ones who live here. No, okay, Jesus. Okay, so I'm not getting any more chat. So the chat, you guys have basically stopped. This is what I was complaining about, you guys. Jinmin, hey Jinmin, what's up, buddy? This is what I was complaining about on the morning show. You guys just stop talking to me when I start yelling. And that's got to stop. Because I'm not going to stop yelling, man. I'm going to keep blowing up. I have these feelings, and they're going to come out. And I really need you guys to be here for me while I'm doing it and not clam up and not stop typing in my live stream. When I'm screaming and yelling, that chat should be going so fast that I can't keep up with it. Oh, what did I do? Carson, you didn't do anything, buddy. We're talking about whether or not you have to pay taxes to a church in Germany. Where am I? Am I trying to smoke here? Did I even smoke yet today? I can't remember. I don't think I have. Iceman got here. I said it's time to smoke, and a half hour went by. Okay. I love it. You guys, the chat is automatically advancing itself. The people at Restream listened to me when I told them the chat was not advancing, and they fixed it. This is great. I love that it's doing this. I know it bounces around, but it's refreshing itself, and that's what it needs to do. So I don't have to do it manually anymore. Oh, man, this is so great. Look at it. Look at it advance. It is great. Zach Guti says, I'd rather have you scream than play guitar and ignore us for an hour. You feel ignored when I play guitar. I know you guys do, and because you leave. That's too bad, man. But I understand my guitar playing's not that entertaining, so we have, but by free will. So, and let me tell you this. I appreciate you saying that about the guitar playing. I do. I appreciate that. I know that none of you would have said that had I not dropped it down myself. I'm the one that said it on the show, and you heard me say it. You know, oh, do you guys feel like I'm ignoring you when I'm playing guitar? Yeah, you heard me say that. And now, oh, now you're running that narrative. Okay. All right. Did you think that one all by yourself, buddy? My point is this, guys. I understand there's some things I do on this show that you don't like and that you're not going to listen to. I know, but I'd rather you just fucking tell me like that guy did than, not just 01. Well, thank you. Apparently chicken has some level of tryptophan. I'm on Smoko. I don't understand what that means. Nah. You packed it. I know that. What's up? I love the guitar playing, Nate. I appreciate the content you give us. Well, thank you. You know, if more people would compliment my guitar playing, if more people would stay when I'm playing guitar, if more people would sit and make comments about the music and things like that, I would be more inclined to play guitar and sing to you guys. But when I play guitar, it's like that homeboy just said. He said, you ignore us. And I don't like that. You know, I have a problem with some of my audience being a bunch of little bitches. And it's more than half of you. As soon as I stop talking to you and I start playing my guitar and singing, half of you leave my live stream every show. So that's a lot of you. Some of you guys that are literally talking to me right now are guilty of it. And guilty you are. Because that is fucking rude. I spent my whole life trying to learn how to play guitar. I know I didn't get that good at it. But, you know, when I try to play it for you, you should at least pretend that, you know, you're enjoying it. You know, at least try. At least fucking try. You know? I understand that you don't like it. I know you don't like listening to it. My parents didn't like listening to it either. You know? Red Blaze. Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks. Eddie, I love the guitar playing. Appreciate the content. Kat, I love listening to you play. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for saying that. I wish you would say that more often. Thank you. You know, it might, some of the people in here who don't appreciate the guitar playing as much, when they see that a lot of you guys do like it, you know, they might start coming over and being like, oh, okay, so it is kind of cool. You know, because sometimes I play guitar and sometimes I put it down and I start talking again, or sometimes I'll interact with you. I'll play funny songs about you guys, you know, or I'll, you know, we'll talk about music, or, you know, I'll teach you something, you know, for those of you who are interested, I'll teach you things that I've learned on the guitar. It can get really interesting sometimes, but you guys have to interact with me. And when I look up and I see the chat has sat for fucking 15 minutes and I've been playing guitar, it makes me not want to say anything because you guys aren't talking to me. You know, and I don't understand why I have to beg you guys to talk to me. Is it because you're scared that seriously, press number 1 if you're scared that I'm going to block you when you talk to me. Press number 1 if you think I'm going to block you, and that's why you don't interject, and that's why you don't talk, man, because you're literally scared that I'm going to jump down your throat. You think that if you say something, I'm going to jump down your throat, and I'm going to block you. Hey, man, I'm not saying it ain't going to happen. I'm just want to know if you guys, if that's one of the things. That's why you don't chat in my chat, because you think I'm going to fucking attack you for what you said. 1, you be careful with what you say, Evan. You're scared. Okay, Evan said he kind of holds back. Bubble Carroll, you don't say what you're feeling all the time. Jennifer Holloway, she's scared to talk to me. Doc Holland used to be a one, then he realized, hey man, you just got to say how you're feeling and deal with the fucking consequences. You know, maybe I'm going to react. Maybe I'm going to be your best fucking friend. Maybe you'll impress the fuck out of me for having the balls to say what you said to me, like somebody just did on here, to say, hey man, I don't like being ignored for an hour when you play guitar. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, and maybe I am going to block you. Maybe I'm going to say you're a little bitch and block you. Hey man, it happens. I get it. It's a little tricky. I know. But I need to know these things, man. I need to know if I'm frightening you guys into not talking to me, because I can see when I go to Graham Elwood, or I go to David Packman, or I go to Ron Placone, or I go to Tim Pool, or I go to H.A. Goodman, you know, and their chats are going, and you know what? H.A. Goodman's got admins, and they block you for talking shit. And his chat's still going, it's fucking great. It's great. Hit that fucking bong, bro, says Nutja. I've opened my big fat fucking mouth a few times, says Nick Brown. And it's okay, and we're buddies, aren't we? Shit happens, so true. Hey, man, even I have to realize that we're not all going to agree all the time. And, you know, I have to know that I'm going to say something, somebody's going to disagree, and whether I want to keep you as an audience member or not, I have to show you fucking respect. It doesn't matter whether we agree, whether you say something and I say something completely opposite. If I want to keep you as an audience member, I have to say it kind of nicely, or you're going to walk out. You're not going to give me any support, and I understand that. When I get really passionate, I get really mad, and I'm really popping off, though, you know, you need to listen to what's being said. A lot of times people aren't really paying attention to the overall theme, and they're just hearing excerpts, you know, that jump out at them, and then they'll react to that instead of getting the whole picture. And I wish H.A. Goodman has a really good way of giving a wide scope of what he's going to say before he says it. He'll give you the general idea, and then he'll start backing up with facts, and then he'll do a conclusion. It's like he's writing a book every time he talks to his audience. I understand that. I know it really helps. With me, it's more like, hey, we're going to do a bong hit, and then I'm going to start screaming at the top of my lungs, and we'll just see where it goes. So I understand it's a little chaotic. I know. I'm asking you guys for is a little bit of slack in the line here to allow me to be me, get you the information that I'm still getting you. And, you know, if I'm screaming and yelling and you don't like it, mute me for a minute, you know, turn the volume down for a minute or whatever. I'm sure it's not going to last too long, because my voice can only scream so much for so long, and then it goes out, and then I can't do live shows anymore. So it's not going to last very long. But just remember this. The more passionate I am and the louder I am, that's when this chat should be fucking ripping. And understand this. If you're supporting what I'm saying, if you agree with what I'm saying, that's when you should jump in and say, yeah, man, I totally agree with you, blah, blah, blah. Give me this comment, blah, 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 blah. Man, when I'm yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs and I'm angry and there's spittle landing on the fucking camera, that's not a good time to disagree with me at that moment when I'm in the heat of making a point. And that's something else you should remember. Timing. When you're dealing with me, it's everything. So pay attention to the narrative, follow along, and have good timing. Wait for the rant to calm down before you disagree with me. Wait for me to come back to sanity before you try to fucking start taking me apart. Hey, man, and you'll see it'll work a lot better. If I'm screaming about something and I'm right in the middle of it and you try to fucking disagree with me, you're going to get beat beat down. You're gonna get you're gonna get curb stomped, and it's gonna hurt. So keep it positive when I'm screaming and yelling, and then when it calms down, then hey man, can I just disagree with you on one point? Can we just go over this one thing? Da 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 da. Shahid Buttar. He dresses very nicely. I wear pink shirts and green ties, and I have a man bun, and I don't understand why you have a problem with his appearance. Instead of just leaving the live stream, man, I will have that conversation with you. I would love to have the conversation that absolutely nobody else on the internet will have. Why Shahid Buttar didn't beat Nancy Pelosi. It's obvious, and I'm the only one who sees it. The only one. Find me one motherfucker that has said any of the words about Shahid Buttar that I have said. You won't. And I'll tell you why. Because we have turned into this fucking PC, pussified, we're so frightened to fucking comment on gender or your appearance or, hey, when you're running for fucking an elected seat, all bets are off. Okay? Your gender doesn't fucking matter. Your fucking appearance doesn't matter. It's all on the fucking table. And if you're gonna dress up like an ass clown and run against Nancy Pelosi, she's gonna fucking stick you in her freezer and eat you like her fucking ice cream every night. And Graham Elwood and Ron Placone won't look at that. They don't go on their podcasts in man buns and pink ties and green shirts. But when they have Shahid Buttar on their show, the guy that's running for fucking whatever the fuck, oh, he's wearing these clothes, he's looking like a clown, he's got a ball on his head, and they won't fucking call him on the bullshit. And, most of you guys won't either. Trust me. I'll do this. I'll come out here. I'll let you guys know how it is. You'll agree with me on here, but you're not going to go on Twitter and go fucking tell Shahid Buttar to fucking clean up his act and cut off his stupid fucking man bun and shave off his fucking beard? None of you! I'm not expecting you guys to, and I know you won't. And it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Dude, if Shahid Buttar doesn't give a fuck enough about his own appearance, why should we? That's my fucking point! Now this would be the time to make a comment. How does that dog sleep through these rants? All right, I'm going to read through your comments. Pawpaw Dabs, what's up, buddy? Madman says, I don't give two fucks. I say what I know is fact only, says Pawpaw Dabs. Evan's Garden, I know not to say something when you're ranting. Thank you, Evan. Well, you can agree with me for sure. And to understand, I'm in a trance state when I'm ranting, guys. I'm totally in a trance state. It's I have very little control over what's going on when I am ranting. It's almost like a rage. It's like rage, where you don't remember what you're doing. Only one, nay, that's why. Michael Haskey, Karsten, true, bad idea. Steve, pretty sure suits on Dark Secret Place may have. I don't know. Billy, right, you're not going to get the job if you show up in a big bird costume. What's the first reason Vermin Supreme isn't taken seriously? Boot on head. He wanted attention with the boot on his head thing. And I assume the boot on his head was a statement about something, but You're right, man. I checked out Vermin Supreme on the internet. I saw the boot on his head, and you know, sadly nobody's gonna listen to the guy. You know, okay, I get you. I will try. True bad idea. I grew up in '60s. Good morning, Nay. Hey, Eddie, we're having Thanksgiving, but only for the ones. Wait, what is going on? Oh, we already got through all this. Okay. I think you rock on the guitar. Decent voice too. Rock on. Nutja. Red Blaze. Morning, Nay. How are you? I'm good, Red. Eddie, I love the guitar playing. I appreciate the content. I love a bunch of being bitches. No, fuck you, rock. Show appreciation. Show some appreciation on the time you take out of your time. You say, come here and give us something to watch and converse on. I love it. Eddie, thank you, buddy. Hit that fucking bong, says Nutja. Then play a tasty riff. Just keep coming back. I was in that boat for a little while, but I had the courage to talk, and I have been blocked once, but I learned my lesson. I'm waiting to hit my shit until you hit yours. You're killing me. I love Nutja01. Dude, you're trying to get on my good graces. It's fucking working. Karsten, Cyberstar Karsten. Okay, I'll get it. Okay, don't try this at home. Karsten, David, Cat, smoke along, cheers. David, access for all. David, all the amenities. Michael Haskey, but you rant fact. Michael Haskey, I wish you'd come to the show more often, bro. I really miss you here. David C. Baker, legalization. Cat, hell, he was sweating his ass off and having a hard time standing there. Lol, tiny dick. Thanksgiving canceled in my house. Dude, we were way up here. It was 8:41. Oh, no. It's a murder. It was a murder festival. Dude, 8:41 it says. I've had that meal last month. I like smoked barbecue turkey. I don't take it personally. What's up, Nay? I'd rather have you scream than play guitar. Dude, why does it say 8:41 on these chats? 8:42. Dude, these were so long ago. It's retiming them. I'm waiting to hit my shit until you hit yours. You're killing me. Good morning, 3 minutes, says Bad Blue Jaws. I was in that boat. Courage. Okay. I like when Michael Haskey is here too. We love you, brother. Okay. Dude, the time on the chat was really, really weird. I don't know. It was almost like it re-chatted the chats or something. It's the orange bud. Dude, that orange bud got me fucking off. I'm getting like, what's the word I'm looking for? Head rushes? I'm getting fucking head rushes from a bong hit. That doesn't happen to me that often. Rarely ever. Isn't that funny? It's like you say head rush and everybody knows exactly what you're talking about, but it's like, really, what the fuck is it? You know? Just kind of break the bud as I put it into the bowl, you know? Crack it up and let it... I don't like to shred it, man, but I like it broken apart so the flames can get around it. Okay, it is quarter of the hour with Bab Blue Jaws. Cannabisism, tisms for all. No law regarding cannabis. Cyber style. We're going to go cyber style today. Cheers, everybody, and welcome to Nay's Garden. Head rush. Oh my God. I want everybody who's watching this on YouTube to click the share button right now and try to figure out how to share this on Facebook. Everybody who's watching from YouTube, there is an arrow below the video. It's the share button. Click it, select Facebook, and then type, Trendy Days going off. Come hurry now, live. And go put that up. Do it now. Share it now. Now's the time, man. I got to turn my fan on. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Did you think I was kidding? Did you guys think I was kidding? A fucking bong rip of orange bud. And you guys are like, dude, Nay's bud is insane. It gives him dab sweats. Dude, you guys would get high like me too if you would just hold your hits in as long as I do. If you would get the oxygen out of your lungs, blow it all out, take a big hit, breathe in a little oxygen at the end of your hit, hold it in. You would get this fucking, you would get like this too. Most of you probably have better cannabis than I have. Here, let's put that on low. You guys. Are you, Bad Blue Jaws, are you asking people to hit thumbs up when you say that? Tap in. Dave Campione, make a new Facebook account. I need my soldiers, man. I need my soldiers. Stop abusing these social media platforms and start using them for good. You know, that's what I figured out, guys. I mean, you guys have to learn from my evolution here, okay? I started this show. I was a troll, okay? At first I wasn't. At first it was me. You know, it was crazy. It was the real guy. If you go back to my very first videos on YouTube, there was no character. It was just dude talking to the camera. And it was really boring and it was really dry. And there was no intonation in my voice. There was no head movement when I spoke. You know, it was just staring at the camera, talking like this and saying, this is how I feel about blah, 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 blah. And this character emerged over time. And then I started trolling the fuck out of folks. Everybody was on limits. Nothing was off limits. I love that this chat is advancing like this. Holy fucking shit. I love that I don't have to fucking do this anymore. You guys, I may have been missing some of your chats before too. I wonder if this is getting me more chats. We'll see if we hit 100 chats. Maybe I'll do a couple of polls. Get you to hit number 1. Hey, hit number 1 if you think this is creepy. Hit number 1 if you think Rudy Giuliani having hair dye run down the side of his face in the middle of a press conference is kind of creepy. Press number 1. How many ones can I get right now? Because you guys know this is fucking creepy as fuck. And if you don't press number 1, there's something up with you. Definitely David C. First one. Bad Blue Jaws, number 1. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see, who else? Creepy. Is it creepy? Please tell me if you think that Rudy Giuliani is creepy. Do you think he is creepy? Rudy Giuliani, creepy. Is Rudy Giuliani creepy? Rudy Giuliani, creepy. Rudy Giuliani, you know what makes him more creepy? He's got women like this that fucking work with him and believe him and fucking support him, and it's fucking stupid. That makes it even creepier. Let me tell you guys something. I've never said this before, and I'm going to say it now, the first time on my fucking podcast. There are a lot of really beautiful women that are Trump supporters. And I know what some of you are thinking. Well, Nay, a lot of those are troll accounts. They're fake accounts. Those aren't even really the pictures of the women. talking about fucking videos that they put up on their channels. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's fucking creepy. Because I've seen a lot of women that I think look beautiful. I'm like, oh, that's a beautiful woman. You know, she's a very attractive. And if she was intelligent and the words that came out of her mouth made sense, man, she would be unstoppable. You know, I would be all over that. But you find out that they support Donald Trump, and you're just like, it takes so much beauty away from a woman to find that out about them. And it makes me sad. And I wish that women that supported Donald Trump could see him and see Rudy Giuliani for who they are. See Kayleigh McEnany for the liar that she is. When Donald Trump was hosted by the Obamas over a smooth transition 4 years ago, so much so that Donald Trump went out publicly and thanked the Obamas for the amazingly smooth transition. And then the woman who speaks for Donald Trump, Kayleigh McEnany, gets on the White House floor of the press room and says, Donald Trump was not given a smooth transition. Let's not forget it. It's okay, I tweeted it. So all of you guys that follow me on Twitter, you guys have access to that video. Nays Garden on Twitter. You guys all can see that video right now on Twitter. Duh, I love this fucking chat. You guys watching this chat? I love that it's advancing on its own. Rudy Giuliani's creepy. Rudy Giuliani is creepy. Rudy Giuliani is creepy. It's, hey man, it's in what, you know? Do you guys even care? Dude, I'm watching the chat, and the auto chat is it's saying, please visit naysgarden.com and click grow 4 pounds link to learn my grow secrets for free. Also catch at Nays Garden on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook groups, and YouTube. Oh my god, and it runs all day. I don't know how many people just refuse to not see that and do all that shit. But it's showing an avatar of me next to it now. Look. There's an avatar of me next to it. It's like fucking Restream did they fixed a whole bunch of shit. Look, now it's coming up on another one of my channels. And it's showing another avatar from another one of my channels. Another YouTube channel. Looks like he's leaking spinal fluid. I know, it looks creepy as fuck. Like something from The Fifth Element, which, you know, I called out immediately on my channel. And, I think the most important part here, you know, is that you guys know, everybody that supports Donald Trump knows that Donald Trump lies and lies and lies and lies. He's lied to the American people thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And you guys that support him know that. That means that you have a character flaw. If you can support someone who misrepresents reality and facts and looks you in the face and lies, and you want that person to lead you. And now it's starting to make sense. Oh my God. Religion. You've been programmed. That's why. You're used to that. Jesus. Santa Claus. Man, you hunted for Easter eggs, man, when you were babies. You were taught this. This feels like home. Now I understand Trump supporters. Okay. Oh, wow, I think my blood pressure just went down. It's nice. I understand now, you guys. You've been indoctrinated by religion. I call it religion. You've been indoctrinated to be lied to. So when Donald Trump lies to you, it feels just like going to church, man. You got your fucking preacher, holding up his Bible, telling you that Jesus died for your sins, and now you got Donald Trump holding up a Bible telling you that he's dying for your sins, and you're believing it because it feels comfortable. And someone told Dave Campione that this country needs more God, and that was yesterday. And someone told David C. that this country needs more God. So I understand now people, and I'm not saying that all people that believe in Jesus Christ are Trump supporters. Obviously not, by looking at the vote in the United States, which is still predominantly Christian. Donald Trump feels like Jesus Christ to you, and maybe you have denounced Jesus Christ, but he's your real version. He's your real savior. And Jesus Christ lied to you, and now Donald Trump is lying to you. Ben, what's up, buddy? Ben, I never got a t-shirt. Will you please send me a t-shirt? Ben, I never got a t-shirt. Will you please send me a t-shirt? Thank you. Programming, I'll take a medium, and I'll send you a shit ton of shirts back, bro. Just tell me what size. Programming, conditioning, and product of environment. Some people aren't at fault for the flaws they have, as idiotic as they may be. Ben Brandt. Bubble. Can't stand liars. Conservative right Christians. Steve Running, not all. Belay. Let me guess. Billy Valentine, I presume? Billy Valentine. I'm gonna write "fuck you, aliens" on a bottle rocket and light it, then claim first lethal force in space on Twitter. Michael Haskey. Even in the Christian way, it says, do not idolize, do not put any symbol before me, and all they do is complete opposite. Makes a lot of sense. Ben Brandt. Fuck yeah, man. All right. Cool. My shipping address should be in the... Well, no, I don't know which channel you're on. One of my channels on YouTube has my shipping address on it. Christian, what's up, buddy? If anything, I believe Trump is the Antichrist. I finished my splash of kafefe. No, I'm not going to brush my beard, am I? Oh, yes, I am. I am. For I did not spray it. So it is brushable. That's right. It's very soft and touchable. I didn't put hairspray in it. I forgot. It's just got to be fixed, you know? We've got to get the proper... Look at the length. Look at the length coming off the side, and the original... Here's the original, okay? Here's the original beard. And now look at the length coming off the side. It's going to, like, overtake it. You know, it's going to be one giant... If I were to let this grow, one giant full beard coming from all the way up here. And it looks like this hair is growing faster than this hair. So I guess hair grows at different speeds on different parts of your body. That's true, right? I mean, eyelashes and eyebrows and all sorts of hairs. We can go anywhere with this, right? They grow at all different rates. Maybe the mustache hairs grow at a different rate than the cheeks grow, than the chin grows, different speeds. You have to go from completely clean shaven. Somebody do it. Somebody go completely clean shaven and just grow full beard and see if it's all growing the same length at the same time. Then measure it. Like after the first section gets 1 inch, measure all of it and see if it's all 1 inch. Let me know. Okay, why does everyone always say he's the Antichrist? The last 3 presidents were all the Antichrist too. Yeah, Obama. I remember Obama was supposed to be the Antichrist. That was funny. I guess that never happened. He was for some people, though. You know, he bombed a lot of folks. He tortured a lot of folks. He caged a lot of folks. And he separated fucking families. And don't let anybody fucking tell you differently. Obama separated families. He's a fucking monster, bro. He's a monster. Nobody wants to talk about that shit. Except for Jimmy Dore, Lee Camp, and, H.A. Goodman, Graham Elwood. A lot of people don't like to throw Democrats under the bus. You know, they feel uncomfortable doing it. It takes the reality out of them. You got to see the corruption everywhere, or you're corrupted. That's why you guys should watch this show. You know? So you get the real fucking shit and not just, a narrative. Some kind of freaking narrative. I don't have that. I don't have a freaking narrative. I want you guys to plant gardens, grow vegetables, and feed yourselves. I want you to make vegetable compost. It's so easy, man. I have a bag. It is full of coffee grounds, rotten, stinking cheese, rotten tomatoes, and zucchinis, and eggshells, and it's nasty, and it's in a 2-gallon bag, and it's in my kitchen. It's ready to go out in the compost pile. And this is the life I'm living. I'm making compost so that I can have vegetables, so that I can feed myself. I've got a giant tomato plant growing in my house downstairs. Do you guys know that? I always say I'm going to take a picture of it, and I never do. I'm going to go take a picture of it, all right? I'll be right back. So you guys can fucking see it finally. Keep your eye on my dog for me. All right, there's the Jack Harrer clone. All right, cool. There's the Jack Harrer clone. And if you look next to it, growing, it looks like it's just growing out of nowhere, but it's actually just, it's a vine. And growing straight up is the tomato plant. Right there. You see it's coming out of the base of my cannabis. That's what happens. That's what happens when you use vegetable compost, guys. I planted a plant in my vegetable compost and magically a tomato plant arose. A rice chicken. Chicken on ice. 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 Hey, Dorinda Rio Hudson. Hi. On my show, we don't use the word marijuana. And it's because it's a word invented by William Randolph Hearst. He invented the word and turned it into a racist term because it was Mexican sounding, and used it to get cannabis banned. So on my live stream, Dorinda, we only call it cannabis. Is that all right? I hope it's okay with you. And remember, the word marijuana is racist. So when you use the word marijuana, you're not just being a racist, you're also using a word that the douchebag William Randolph Hearst in 1937, who ended up getting cannabis banned, invented. So you're being his lackey. William Randolph Hearst, you're carrying water for William Randolph Hearst. Remember that. There's a lot. Thank you, Dorinda. I love you for saying that. Thank you, Dorinda. There's a lot of people out there who refuse to acknowledge the facts that I just said. And everything that I just said is a fact. Rewind the video 2 minutes when I started addressing Dorinda, and you tell me anything I said that was not a fact. That's why we call it cannabis. That's why, because this is all just factual. You know, I'm not trying to control you, and I'm not trying to control the narrative. I'm starting a conversation. That's it. And when I tell people call it cannabis, it's like, hey, now we're talking about it. Now we're talking about the history of it. And I tell you what, if you guys really want to get an understanding of the history of cannabis, I highly recommend you go read The Emperor Wears No Clothes for free at jackherer.com. The entire book is posted for free at jackherer.com, H-E-R-E-R. And all you have to do is click the Emperor link at the top of the page when you get there. Go to jackherer.com, click the Emperor link when you get there, and you will have access to not the photographs, but all of the text of this book. And I'm telling you, I don't know if the photos are up there actually or not. I don't think they are, but they might be. This is information that you will learn about cannabis, and you will get a higher respect for it. Through pervasive and repetitive use, William Randolph Hearst brought the word marijuana into the English language. That's the douchebag Whenever you use the word marijuana, that's the douchebag. Just so you guys know what the douchebag looked like. And this is the douchebag that fucking helped him, Harry Anslinger. That's the guy the fucking cop, the pig that fucking worked with him. The conspiracy was thick. There were a whole bunch of these morons, actually. They owned large businesses, and they fucking, you read about it in the book. And it's all free information. Now, you could order these on Amazon, you know, which is what I do. I order them and I give them to people as gifts. They're expensive, man. It's an expensive fucking paperback. They should lower the price. This, you know, this should cost $12. It should cost $12. It's like $35 or some crazy shit on Amazon. I think people were finding it for like $29 somewhere or something. It's really expensive. That's a problem. But this book is vital to learning about the history and the banning of cannabis. And when we call it cannabis, it starts the conversation. It's so important. I highly recommend that book. You know, even if you just glaze over it. Hey, I can't see my big-headed boy. Unreal, pal. Nobody even does that anymore. Nobody's even doing that. Unreal. Unreal, pal. If you can find the book elsewhere, it's called The Emperor Wears No Clothes. The Emperor Wears No Clothes. JackHerer.com. H-E-R-E-R. Oh, look at my Beezel. Oh, Beezel. I took you for a nice walk this morning, didn't I, Bees? Oh, Beezel. Oh, Beezel. Oh, Beezel. Right outside, bro. My Beezel, my Beezel, my Beezel. Daughter was crying. Right on, John. Jack Herer, The Emperor Wears No Clothes by Jack Herer, H-E-R-E-R. My Beezel with a big head. I'd like to take him to the coffee shop, man. Have a nice Danish. Like a nice Danish. The Roxer the Roxer's running pretty goddamn good. Because I've learned how to shift it with the manual shifter. To get it to go through the gears. So this is the trick, okay? I gotta put it in L1 from a dead stop now. It's gotta be from a dead stop, or it's a different procedure when I'm rolling. Oh. Wow, I'm gonna try that, man. I'm gonna put it in neutral and then drop it down into L1. So check this out. I'll put it in L1 and I'll wind out first gear to 4,000. Well, it's about 3,700 RPMs, 38. And I get up to 4,000 just about. But by 4,000, it's like it's not going anymore. There's something that stops the motor from going anymore. There's like some kind of a throttle thing. And I'll wind it up 37, 3800, and then I'll pop it into L2. And I don't really press the accelerator all the way down to the floor. That's the other thing, is you just kind of keep it like 75, 80% pressed and kind of keep it, you might want to move it a little bit, but it's, you don't like floor it, right? And wind it out to second gear. And then when it winds out to second gear, here's the trick. You put it into drive. Now, sometimes it'll start winding out third gear, but sometimes it won't. And if it starts going third, fourth gear, you pop it back into L1 and it'll drop into fucking second or third gear. And then you wind that gear out and then you put it in L2 and you wind that gear out. And that might be second or third, or it might be third and fourth, but you're able to wind them out if you do it manually. Now, I shouldn't have to do that, but I can get around with all traffic almost everywhere now with that technique. But it's unacceptable. I've got a 3 minutes, says Bad Bad Blue Jaws. I've got a oh my God, holy shit. Look, guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. I was gonna say is wow. I gotta go, guys. Bye. Check out Ron Placone.